Okay, so we will start solving problem for liquid-liquid extraction. Pero magsisimula muna tayo sa single stage process. Okay, so in our introduction, inintroduce na namin itong equation na to. But this is only for single stage liquid-liquid extraction. Meron tayong general equation kung saan natin na-derive to, but we will introduce that to you kapag nagsimula na tayo sa multi-stage liquid-liquid extraction. So, as I said, we derived this equation way back in college. So, hindi to tested. So, hindi natin alam kung meron ba itong flaws. So we are open for your opinion and your comments kapag may nakita kayong problema sa equation na to. But so far, pag ginagamit namin to whenever we are solving LLE na may constant na distribution coefficient, well, so far, nagmamatch naman yung mga sagot namin. So, dahil hindi to nakikita sa mga textbook, so we don't know what to call this. Kaya tinawag ko na lang tong Chendikato'S LLE equation. So, simulan natin guys, no? So, ito yung formula na gagamitin natin for single stage. But you have to take note guys, because the value of f here will be dependent kung anong data yung ginamit mo for your distribution coefficient. Because in many textbooks, the distribution coefficient k is expressed as the concentration of the solute in the raffinate over the concentration of the solute in the extract. But if you use our handbook, especially mentioned dun nasa 7th edition natin, the partition ratio K is expressed as the mass fraction of the solute on the extract over the mass fraction of the solute in the raffinate. That is why you can see here na meron tayong dalawang value ng F na pagpipilian dito. So, kapag ang ginamit natin is yung distribution coefficient, our F will be equal to the distribution coefficient multiplied to the amount of feed solvent over the amount of the extract solvent. At kapag yan ang ginamit natin, ang makukuha nating value ng X dito is yung value ng solute na nasa raffinate. At kapag ginamit naman natin yung partition ratio na nasa ating handbook, our F will be equal to the partition ratio multiplied to the amount of the extract solvent over the amount of the feed solvent. At kapag yan ang ginamit natin, our X here will be equal to the amount of solute sa ating extract. Well, hindi siya madaling matandaan kung pag-uusapan lang natin by words. So, magsosolve tayo ng mga problems, ipapakita natin sa inyo kung papaano yan ginagamit, no? So, let us begin with our first problem. So, itong problem na to, nasagutan na natin to last time sa introduction, but let us solve it again para ma-refresh tayo, no? So, dalawang solution ang ipapakita natin. Yung una is yung paggamit ng normal way na tinuturo sa atin sa school. And then, the next procedure is by using this equation right here. Okay, so, sasagutan muna natin siya using the usual way, no? So, first problem, there are 30 kg of solute in 100 liter of water. The weight of the solute that will be extracted by 35 liters of ether if the distribution coefficient is m is equal to 4 is, so meron tayong choices dito, no? So, given sa atin dito is yung distribution coefficient, m is equal to 4. And as I said before, distribution coefficient is equal to the concentration of the solute in our raffinate over the concentration of the solute in our extract. Okay, so isulat na muna natin yung mga given natin. So, label natin kung saan ang ating feed, ang ating raffinate, ang ating solvent, and ang ating extract. Okay, para guided na tayo kung saan natin ilalagay yung mga values natin. So, as per our problem, we have 30 kg of solute in 200 liters of water. So, that will be our feed. So, we have here the solute, which is our XB in our feed, is equal to 30 kg. And we have here our solvent, which is our XAF. And this is equal to 100 liter. Well, this is water, okay? And then, ang ginamit natin extract solvent is yung ether, which is equal to 35 liters. Okay, at this point, alam natin that they are immiscible. So, our feed solvent will be the same in here sa ating raffinate. So, we'll have here XA is also equal to 100 liters. So, yan ang volume ng water natin dito sa raffinate. But we do not know what is the amount of solute na naandito sa ating raffinate. So, this will be XAR. So, hindi natin alam yung value niyan. At this point, ang hinahanap is yung amount ng solute na nasa extract. So, that will be XA in the extract. So, ito yung required natin, ano? But in here, we know that the volume of ether is still equal to 35 liters because they are immiscible. Okay? And since ang solute natin dito is 30 kilogram, and we have here XAR, therefore, ang ating XAE, which is the amount of solute na nandito sa extract, is equal to 30 minus XAR. Okay, so since ang gagamitin natin is distribution coefficient kung saan ang numerator natin is yung concentration ng solute sa raffinate, that means ang ating formula na naandito kanina sa taas, what we'll be getting is the amount of solute na nasa raffinate. That is this one. Pag ginamit natin yung formula natin. Okay? So, pakinote yan dahil yan ang gagamitin natin mamaya. But for now, we will solve it using the solution that we are doing sa school, okay? So, we have the value of our distribution coefficient which is equal to 4. So, M is equal to 4. And we know that the value of the distribution coefficient is equal to the concentration of the solute in the raffinate over the concentration of the solute in the extract. Okay? So, express natin tong distribution coefficient that way. So, we have here, so raffinate muna. So, we have the amount of solute na nasa ating raffinate over the volume of our raffinate solvent, no? So, we have here 100 liters. And then, yung amount ng solute na nasa ating extract over yung volume ng ating extract solvent which is 35. Okay, so ito yon. Now, we know that XBE is equal to 30 minus XBR. Okay, so ito yon yung kaninang sinulat natin sa taas. Okay, so this one. So, isa-substitute lang natin itong value na to dito sa XBE natin dyan. Okay, so let's do that right here. So, we have here 4 is equal to XBR over 100 over 30 minus XBR over 35. So, simplifying this, we'll have 4 is equal to XBR over 100 times 35 over 30 minus XBR. Okay? Okay, so to simplify this, I will try to isolate itong XBR natin dito sa right side ng ating equation. So, I will have here 4 times 100 over 35 times 30 minus XBR is equal to XBR. Okay? And then 4 times 100 divided by 35, I will have here 11.4286 times 30 minus XBR is equal to XBR. Okay? Now, distributing itong 11.4286, we'll have here 11.4286 times 30 is equal to XBR times 1 plus 11.4286. So, solving for XBR, I will get XBR is equal to 27.586. So, nasolve natin itong value ng XBR. Okay, so this is XBR, sorry. So, this is equal to 27.586. Okay, so 27.586. But, ang question natin is the weight of solute that will be extracted. So, itong hinahanap natin. Itong XAE, no? So, this is equal to 30 minus XAR. So, we have here. So, we will have here XBE is equal to 30 minus XBR, diba? So, XBR is equal to 27.586. So, XBR is equal to 27.586. So, we have XBE is equal to 30 minus 27.586. Therefore, our XBE is equal to 2.4138 kilogram. So, this is our final answer for this question. So, 2.4138 is equal to letter D. So, yan ang ating answer, no? So, ngayon naman, subukan natin siya sagutan using yung ating equation. So, our equation na gagamitin is yung sinulat natin kanina. XB sa ating raffinate is equal to F all over F plus 1 times W. No? And then, ang ating F dito is equal to our K times the amount of our raffinate solvent and over the amount of our extract solvent. No? So, therefore, ang F natin is equal to K is equal to 4 times yung amount ng ating raffinate, which is 100. Ito yun. 100. Over the amount of our extract solvent, which is this one, 35. Okay? So, solving for F, we will have 4 times 100 divided by 35. This is equal to 11.42857. Okay? So, may value na tayo ng F. Substitute na natin siya dito sa ating equation. So, we have XBR is equal to yung F natin, which is 11.42857 over 11.42857 plus 1 multiplied to the amount of solute na nasa ating feed. So, ang amount ng solute na nasa ating feed is 30, no? Ito. So, multiplied by 30. So, our XBR is equal to 11.42857 over 12.42857 times 30. And this is equal to 27.586. Okay? Pero ang hinahanap natin is yung XB sa ating extract, which is equal to 30 minus 27.586. So, ang ating XBE is equal to 2.4138 kilogram. So, yan ang ating final answer using our equation. So, kung makikita ninyo, pareho lang yung sagot natin. No? So, okay lang na gamitin itong ating formula dito. Now, as you can see sa ginawa natin, ang ginamit kasi natin is distribution coefficient, no? Which is based siya sa concentration ng raffinate over the concentration in extract. So, dahil raffinate ang ating numerator, ang makukuha mo is yung value ng solute na nasa raffinate. Okay, so we'll have to remember that. Now, in our next problem, this will be very interesting because now we will be using the partition ratio na nasa ating handbook. And this is expressed as the weight fraction of the solute na nasa extract over weight fraction ng solute na nasa raffinate. So, dahil ang exponent natin is yung extract, so makukuha natin is yung value ng solute na nasa ating extract kapag ginamit natin tong formula na to. Then you will see how easy it is. So let us start solving the problem now. Bago tayo magpatuloy sa ating discussion, we would like to ask for your support to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please click on the notification bell para lagi kayong updated sa mga ipopost naming mga video. We also like to invite you to register sa aming website, www.engineers.org. Our website is an online community for Filipino engineers, engineering students, and STEM students. Okay, so this is our problem right here. There are 75 kg of benzene in 250 kg of N-hexane. So, yan ang ating feed sa given na to, no? So, I will just write it here. We have our feed. We have our raffinate. We have our solvent. And then we have our extract. So, what is given sa ating feed? We have benzene. So, I will label it as XBF. This is the solute in our feed, which is equal to 76 kg. Okay? And it is dissolved in 250 kg of N-hexane. No? So, this is our feed solvent. So, we have N-hexane is equal to 250 kg. So, we need to find the mass of benzene that can be extracted using 400 kg of ethylene diamine at 20 degrees Celsius. So, ang given natin is having temperature 20 degrees Celsius, no? So, ang solvent natin is 400 grams or 400 kilograms of ethylene diamine. Okay? Ang required natin is yung amount ng benzene, ang ating solute, na nasa extract. So, ang required natin is XBE again. Ito ang kailangan nating makuha, no? So, we know that in our extract, yung amount ng ating ethylene diamine is the same. And also, sa ating raffinate, ang ating N-hexane is the same. Okay, and yung amount ng solute na nasa ating raffinate, hindi rin natin alam. So, we have XBR. We do not know the value. Okay? Okay, so walang given na distribution coefficient dito. So, in this case, we need to use our handbook to get the value. So, I will use the 7th edition ng Paris natin. No? In table 15-5, you will see this. Our feed solvent is N-hexane and our solute is benzene. And our extract solvent is ethylene diamine at 20 degrees Celsius. So, ito mismo yung hinahanap natin. So, ito ang ating partition ratio. So, our partition ratio here, K, is equal to 4.14. But we have to take note for the definition of the partition ratio. This is the weight fraction of the solute in the extract divided by the weight fraction of the solute in the raffinate. So, extract over raffinate tayo, no? So, this is weight fraction in the extract and the weight fraction in the raffinate. So, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, no? So, ang numerator natin dito is extract. Therefore, ang makukuha natin sa ating formula is XB in extract. Okay, so this is equal to F over F plus 1 times W. So, yan ang ating formula mamaya na pag ginamit natin yung ating equation. But before that, let us answer this using yung ating normal procedure na ginagamit in computing for the LLE. Okay, so let's begin. So, alam natin yung value ng ating K, which is equal to 4.14. This is at 20 degrees Celsius, no? And this is equal to, as per the handbook, yi over xi, which is the mass fraction of the in the extract and mass fraction in the raffinate. Okay? So, yan ang ating partition ratio. So, let us do the calculation now. We have here K, which is equal to 4.14, is equal to, kunin natin yung mass fraction sa ating extract. So, ano ba ang mass fraction sa ating extract? We have here XBE over XBE plus our extract solvent, which is 400, no? So, yan ang ating mass fraction ng solute. So, we have XBE over XBE over 400. So, we have XBE over 400 plus XBE. Okay, so yan ang ating extract. Now, in our raffinate, we have here, ang mass fraction sa ating raffinate will be XBR over 250 plus XBR, di ba? So, yan ang ating mass fraction. But, we know that XBR is equal to our feed solute, which is 76, minus our XBE, di ba? So, balance ng ating solute lang yan. So, we have XBE. So, substitute natin yan dito. Our mass fraction will be equal to 76 minus XBE over 250 plus 76 minus XBE. Okay? So, substitute natin yan dito sa ating kino-compute dito for the K. So, we have here 76 minus XBE over 250 minus 76 plus 76 minus XBE. Okay? So, all of our variable here is XBE. So, we just need to solve for the value of XBE. So, simplify natin to. Now, we have 4.14 is equal to XBE over 400 plus XBE multiplied to 250 plus 76 is equal to 326. Okay, minus XBE over 76 minus XBE. Okay, so I hope you are following with this, guys. And now we will multiply yung ating numerators and denominators. So this is multiplication of fractions. So we have here 4.14 is equal to XBE times 326. We have 326 XBE minus XBE squared. Okay, over. So we have here 400 times 76. We have 30,400. Okay, minus 400 times negative XBE. So this is minus 400 XBE. And then XBE times 76, we have plus 76 XBE. And then XBE times negative XBE, we have minus XBE squared. Okay, so I hope you are following, no? And now let us combine our like term first, no? So we will have here 4.14 is equal to 326 XBE minus XBE squared over 30,400 minus 400 plus 76. This is equal to minus 324 XBE. Okay, then minus XBE squared. Okay, so itatranspose na natin tong ating denominator sa left side. We'll have here 4.14 times 30,400 minus 324 XBE minus X squared. XBE squared. Okay, is equal to 326 XBE minus XBE squared. Okay? And then, multiply natin to. So, we have a distributive property, no? So, 4.14 times 30,400 is equal to 125,856. 125,856. And 4.14 times negative 324, we have 1,341.36 XBE minus 4.14 XBE squared. 4.14 XBE squared. So this is equal to 326 XBE minus XBE squared. Okay? So combining like terms ulit, no? So kukombine natin to. Itong squared at itong XBE natin. So we will just combine it. So if I will transpose everything to the right side, we will have here 4.14 XBE squared minus XBE squared. So we will have 3.14 XBE squared. Okay? And then I will have 326 XBE plus 1,341.36 XBE, which is equal to 1,667.36 XBE. Okay, minus 125,856 is equal to 0. Okay? So, as you can see, we have here a quadratic equation. Okay? So, solve natin siya by quadratic equation, which means XBE is equal to negative B plus minus the square root of B squared minus 4AC over 2A. So, yan ang ating quadratic equation, no? So, solving for that, we'll have here XBE is equal to negative 1,667.36 plus minus the square root of 1,667.36 squared minus 4 times ating A, which is 3.14, times ating C, negative 125,856 over 2A, which is 2 times our A, which is 3.14. Okay? So now, we will have XBE is equal to negative 1,667.36 plus minus, okay, the square root of 1,667.36 squared plus 4 times 3.14 times negative 125,856 is equal to 1,580,751.36. So we will have here 1,580,751 751.36 over 2a, which is 2 times 3.14, which is equal to 6.28. Okay? Now, solve natin itong ating nasa loob ng ating square root. So, we will have here XBE is equal to negative 1,667.36 plus and minus 1,667.36 squared plus 1,580,751.36, and getting the square root of that is equal to 2,088.263. So we have 2,088.263 over 6.28. So obviously guys, dito yung minus will not work because our answer will be negative. So the value of our x will not be negative. So we will be using itong 2,000 natin dito. So therefore, XBE is equal to 420.9026 over 6.28. So our XBE is equal to 67 kilogram. Okay, so this is our final answer for this question. So 67 kilogram, no? Tignan natin sa mga choices natin at makikita natin ang sagot. We have here 66 kilogram. So kaya naging 67 guys because marami tayong na-encounter na mga decimal places, nagra-round off tayo, no? Kaya ang lumabas sa atin is 67. So mahaba yung procedure natin, no? Lalo na nag-quadratic equation pa kasi tayo. So now we will try to solve this using our equation, no? Ang formula lang naman natin is XBE is equal to F over F plus 1 times W. Wherein yung F natin dito is based from partition ratio. So we have K na our partition ratio, and based from the partition ratio, tulad ng sinulat natin dito, based from the partition ratio, this is from extract over raffinate. So we have the amount of our extract solvent over the amount of our raffinate solvent, no? So I will solve for F. I will have here F is equal to K, ang nakuha natin K is 4.40, no? Galing sa table 15-5 ng ating 7th edition handbook. So 4.14 times the amount of our extract. So ilan ang amount ng ating extract? 400 kilogram. Ito, no? 400 kilogram. So we have here 400 kilogram ang ating extract. Over ang amount ng ating raffinate. Ilan ang amount ng ating raffinate? This is equal to 250 kilograms. So we have here 250 kilogram. So therefore, our F is equal to 4.14 times 400 over 250 is equal to 6.624. 6.624. So may value na tayo ng F. So dahil ang numerator natin is extract, ang makukuha natin is yung amount ng solute na nasa extract. Kaya XBE because E is for extract, no? So we have XBE is equal to yung F natin which is 6.624 over 6.624 plus 1 times W. Ano yung W natin? Yung amount ng solute na nasa feed which is 76. Ito yun, itong nakikita natin dito. Okay? So 76, I will write here 76. Now let us try to solve this, no? So we'll have here XBE is equal to 6.624 over 7.624 times 76, and this is equal to XBE is equal to 66.03 kilograms. So this is our final answer here. Well, mapapansin nyo guys, no, ito napakahaba yung unang solution natin dito. And then, ang naging sagot natin is the same, no? 67 dito, and 66 naman sa ating ginamit na solution. Okay, so makikita natin sa choices, this is actually equal to exactly 66. So that means pareho pa rin yung naging sagot natin. But imagine yung naging solution natin, napaka-easy lang, no? Now, on the next video, we will try to solve problems na multi-stage naman. Papakita natin yung ating formula kung saan natin na-derive itong formula natin for single stage, no? So, I hope you like this, guys, and I will see you sa next videos natin. Well, that's it for now, guys, and thank you for watching. We are inviting you to register sa www.engineers.org. It is a community of Filipino engineers, engineering students, and STEM students. Thank you very much and have a nice day.